You're live.
Yay! Hi guys.
Can you hear us?
We got Rachel, we got Carrie Ann, we got Zoe.
Hey, all the important peeps.
Yeah.
Hey, Thornius.
Our Thornius, he's unimportant.
I'm here on my own today, but I'm not really on my own because Tom's joined me remotely. Thank God, because
Yes,
I wouldn't
I'm
have. Hey, Pepper.
kind of semi there.
Yeah. I need to. I can't close this, can I? I need to
You
look at
could
what
close
we're.
it
No,
if
I
you
don't want to
really
look
want.
at that.
I
I want to
wouldn't
look at. I want to look at OBS so I can see what.
Yeah.
That's better. That's better.
Yes.
I can't see the chat.
Yes. Okay, go to the docs menu. Oh no, just click on chat right there by your cursor. It's already there.
Yeah.
Cool. Trippy. It is indeed trippy. I need to make a better version of this intro thing.
Yeah, this was just something you were using anyway, and we just used it for something, didn't we? Hey, Linda.
Yeah.
And Kim. And Jen.
Loads of people.
This was an unexpected stream. I wasn't going to be streaming because I'm just, I've got a hell of a lot on at the moment. I was just feeling a bit kind of overwhelmed and, and just sort of thought, oh, I'm going to sort of hang back for a few days. But then, yeah,
Ooh,
I
ladies
couldn't
in
resist.
Plymouth. Very sorry to hear that.
You're not the best fan of Plymouth, are you?
I
Hey,
mean-
and that is I'll do this when we go to. Should we go to faces now then?
Yeah.
I might as well, might we? Let me.
Make a weird face.
Yeah. Look,
Hi, I'm tiny.
I got Tiny Tom. I can't stop it. You know I can't cope with that. So we got to say a special. Hello to Ellie. Hello, Ellie. So
Hi.
Ellie is Heidi's granddaughter, and Ellie was all excited today about being allowed to stay up for the Arty Farty party. So it's partly thanks to Ellie that we've got a live stream going on after all. But I'll probably only be about an hour or so today because I'm tired. I got about 2 hours sleep last night because we were in a hotel room and John was snoring. I sat in a chair all night. I read almost an entire book. Nothing wrong with Plymouth. It's we used to go up to Plymouth for shopping.
The Hobbit hitting a slightly bigger Hobbit in the face.
So I'm going to do a little bit of all sorts today. Because I'm going to be doing catching up on the ArtyFartober list. I've got a bit behind, as I say, with everything going on. I've not had much time for arting or farting this week. There's always time for farting. What's everyone else going to be up to?
A lot of time for that.
So I think Heidi said they were going to do something with PVA and leaves or something. I only briefly read it and I've forgotten. Head like a sieve. Hey, Kathy and Anita.
Most of the materials you use are just PVA anyway, aren't they?
It has come around quickly, Anita, but it's actually a week late. It should have been because it's normally the first Saturday in the month. But why didn't we do it last week? What was going on last week? There's something going on, didn't we? We were at a party. So it's been a party 2 weeks running for me, and parties aren't my favourite thing, really, to be honest. So
yeah,
it's been a bit
okay.
overwhelming.
Yeah, I've shrunk. I'm even smaller than the Hobbit now.
Which two did you do, Zoe?
Yeah, the spacey ones, wasn't it?
Had to be. I've got so many to catch up on. I had a quick glimpse today of some of the Portrait of Annie ones. There's some fantastic ones. I only just saw, I think she's only just recently posted the Andy Warhol style ones that I think it was Kerry put in. Oh my God. Hey, Shorts.
Long distance head pats.
And God, they're fantastic. A couple of them, it's like, good job I'm not vain.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the ones of me.
Yeah, so am I. I've got a really good idea for the one of you. I'm actually going to start the one of me today, and I've done self-portraits before, so I didn't just want to do a self-portrait. So I'm going to do a little paper fabric doll thing that it's part of a lesson from the Lifebook 2024 taster session. They do a taster session like the autumn before, where you get 2 weeks, you get to try out some of the lessons free and stuff. So this one was with, what was she called? Cindy Ross. And she got fabric and she glued, like she used napkin over it. and and then she stenciled on it and stuff, and then painted a little face on it and stitched it all together, a bit in like a Russian doll shape. So I'm going to do me in that form. So I'm going to start it off, do a bit of the glue and put it to one side to dry, catch up on one of the other prompts. Hey, Jackie!
Good plan.
Yeah, well, to be honest, Jackie, I only just found out myself an hour or so ago. I couldn't... Hey, Kate! I missed Kate just now.
Oh, even though I said hello to her.
Has anybody who's been following us for a while might remember the puppet we made of Tom? It's just like the puppet is sat there. But I haven't got my hands up as Jaxie, you know. Like you do with the puppet.
No, indeed.
The puppet is a puppet within view. No.
Too high for you to reach.
I'm just wondering if I could angle the camera up there so you could see it. There you go. Can you see just that? Just oh, I can't. There. That's a puppet we made of Tom quite a while back now. Whoops. I made myself dizzy now.
I've just done my portrait of Annie thing.
Oh, you've disappeared. Oh, that's a shame.
There it is.
You could put it in the live stream follow along. Can't see it, Tom. Oh, hilarious. It's so small it can barely be seen. Very funny.
Size.
Very funny. Speaking of showing us what you're doing, if you're in the Discord community, you can post pictures of whatever you're doing in the live stream follow along room so we can see. If you're not and you're in the Facebook group, you could put them in there as well, but I can't look at that at the same time. As I'm streaming, it's going to be all too much. Don't worry, it's only a puppet. Oh, there's Linda there. So Carrie's Mixed Media Art. So I don't know what, I always like to call people what their name actually is rather than go, hello Carrie's Mixed Media Art. Jackie's saying hi Caton. Is that Carrie's Mixed Media Art's real name? So there's a link what Tom's just posted there.
Caton could very well be Karen with one letter slightly wrong.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I've not been keeping track. I've been too busy looking for a piece of paper to do my hilarious joke about you being short.
Oh yeah, because Karen's there as well. Stoppy Karen. Anyway, lovely to see everybody. I'm not going to be going for so long as usual today, so I better get cracking. Shall I go on the desk view?
Yeah, get on with it.
Hands view.
Lazy.
It's Carrie. You're in the Discord. Hello, Carrie. It gets so confusing because I mean it's great, isn't it? But we've got literally hundreds of people now in Discord and in the Facebook group.
270 or so in Discord.
And you get like the same people will have 3 or even 4 different usernames on all the different platforms that I know them on, and it gets really confusing. I have a problem just remembering people's real names in real life and their faces. Yeah. I had an awful panic going into this party. It was a wedding reception. It was people that I should know, but I haven't seen for a while. And I had to go up to Trina, like the mother of the bride, and say, I'm really sorry, I can't remember. What's your sister's name again? You know, it's really... because people will come up to you, haven't seen for ages, and introduce, oh, do you remember my husband so-and-so? And I think, shit, I should be saying, oh, this is my husband, John. John, this is so-and-so, and I can't remember. Yeah. Sometimes I can just go, sorry, I can't remember what your name is, but when it's someone you really should know, it's embarrassing. So yeah, if I ever forget your no, I do know that Perry Bird is Lucy.
I could fix this size problem by just getting closer to the camera.
No, don't worry about fixing the size problem. Just go further away and it won't be a problem.
Yeah, that looks a bit more sensible, doesn't it?
Hey, Sue. Have I said that's Hillary? Have I said hello to everyone? Nancy. Right, after this, I will probably lose track of the chat altogether. If anybody is in... Oh, my God. If anybody is in the Discord... Hey, Susie. If anybody's in the Discord and wants to pop into the voice chat and say hello kind of on stream, let us know. You'll have to get our attention probably in the chat and pop into the bit that says community.
Let us know.
pop into the bit that says community hangout, and then Tom will have to pull you into the live stream room. The live stream room won't let you in. There's a little padlock on it and you won't be able to get in there. But if you go in there, go in the little section that says voice chat and the bit that says community hangout, give us a nudge on here and Tom will pull you through. I mean, you go, hello.
Yeah.
Loafy
You have to have
loafing.
the private thing just in case anyone some spammer turns up and tries to sell you car insurance or something.
You got to be careful, that sort of thing. Now, I was going to impress you by remembering that Loafy Loafing is dead, but she's put her name there anyway. Nice to see you, Deb.
Her name at the end of a chat message. Yes. Hi, Deb.
Right, I'm gonna go to the hands view and do something because we've already been going for 6 whole minutes. I haven't done anything. You know what I'm like.
It's been going for more than 6 minutes. We started at 5:02.
Oh well, yeah. Well, we weren't actually live at that point. Oh look, that's put you into perspective there. So this is an idea, not my own idea. I have pinched this from someone called Cindy Ross, who did this, one of the freebie taster sessions in the Lifebook. Lifebook taster
Zoe's too busy
thing.
to come in and be obnoxious in chat.
Oh.
Boo.
Oh.
I'm too busy as well, but I'm here.
Yeah, you're busy cleaning, aren't you?
Yeah, it's lucky you guys can't see what's behind me here, because there's a lot of it.
Is it at
some PVA?
Is it at that stage? It's very lovely type of PVA called Mod Podge. It's the matte one. I had some really fluid matte medium, but I can't find it. I may have used it. So this is the most fluid one I've got. The idea is I've got to put a coat of it on here. That's why I've got this non-stick thing underneath. Then I'm going to just get the top layer of my napkin here.
Ooh. Sue has arrived. His granddaughter sitting, done lino printing and rock painting this evening.
Hey!
Jeff says hello to everyone.
Sue Bartlett is Granny Sue as well. Some people will know as Granny Sue.
Jackie's making monsters.
And Ellie, in you know, for whom this live stream was made possible after all. What were you doing, Heidi, with Ellie? She did tell me, but I can't remember. That is cool. I was just thinking
can't remember anything.
I was just thinking I haven't got the top layer off this, but it's just a really quite sturdy top layer. I love these. It's like a William Morris kind of design. I think Claire sent me these. I've got to put a layer of that on in a minute, and then I'm going to paint a little acrylic little face of myself, a bit like a Russian doll styley, and then stitch it up and stuff it, and it'll be quite flat, so I think it will still sit in my book if I cut a bit of a hollow out for it. Because I want all my ArtyFartober prompts to be all kinds of different arts and crafts that I like doing. Yeah. I would kind of like them all to fit in, on or around the book that I'm using. So
I've already done all my ArtyFartober prompts.
Notice my nails. I don't do girly. I actually bought a dress to go to this thing. I did quite like the dress. But I bought, because I don't normally bother wearing tights and things, can't stand them. They lasted about 10 minutes before we even left the hotel room. They were already off. I just thought, no, I can't be doing with this. But it was a long dress, so who was going to notice anyway?
Apparently Jess nearly jumped out of her skin when we mentioned them.
Mentioned what?
Them. Jess and Sue.
Ah, right. Oh.
We've done it again. Hopefully not more terror. Lovely lady hands.
Was it thank you. Was it actually, when I do that, it looks like my mum's hands. I've got my mum's hands. Well, not actually got my mum's hands. That would be weird.
That would be fucking.
Was it Jess Sue that made that or have I got the wrong person altogether because of my particularly sieve-like at the moment head? Was it I bet I have. Was it Jess who made the kind of glass? You were making glass seahorses. They went to this glass fusing kind of
I remember
workshop.
seeing that somewhere in the Discord.
Was that Granny Sue and Jess for doing that? It's so lovely, all these grandparents doing these lovely things with their grandchildren. It's such a lovely thing. I still remember, I mean, we're talking a long time ago now. I still remember doing crafty things with my gran. It's a very special memory, you know. Sounds corny, but it's true. Some of my very happiest memories of my childhood were doing that kind of thing with my gran. Yeah. Right, now I've got to try and put this over the top.
Picking glue off your hands is the best thing about
I love it. Yeah. I did discover the other day, though, picking it off the back of my hands isn't so much fun because I've got quite hairy hands. You can't really see them there.
Yeah, I mean, that's a problem for me, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to like what Shorts just said.
You join the not big, clever or funny club there, Short.
Did you see what Zoe said about using that to fix artwork?
No.
Presumably the Mod Podge.
Hang on.
Bought some and
you use that to fix artwork. Oh, right. I think I'd probably want to maybe water it down a little bit. I don't know, Zoe. I'd be a bit concerned that it would just kind of slightly cloud the surface. I don't know if it's as clear as you'd want it for that. Be interesting though.
I suppose it also depends on the medium used, because it is fairly wet, so it might smudge a water-based.
Yeah, but I mean, that's always, you would never use a brush-on fixative for anything that any medium like.
Well, yeah,
that. So, yeah, that'd be interesting to know. Actually, I might well cut this out so I know where I'm going. Oh, I've lost the. I need to scroll down now. So someone used the glossy one, but yeah, that'd be interesting to know. Hey, Cam. Joined. Yeah, you were already in it, weren't you?
Heidi, I hope you're going to share the result of the PVN Leaves Ghosts.
Is that what it is? PVA and Leaves Ghosts. Ooh.
Sounds like a good spooky Halloween.
So I want to see some of these things in the live stream room. I might actually manage to even look in the live stream.
Someone's put
live stream follow along.
Oh, Kate's put something in there that she was working on while waiting for the live.
I've still got the prompt list up. Hang on a minute. Oh, some of these portraits. How lovely. I think I won't do the portrait myself at all. I'll just print off all the ones other people have done. I might do that anyway and put them in my book. It's just it's so lovely to have. I can't wait to see what people do with your face. You wait and see what I'm going to do with your face. I've lost it. I've forgotten where I'm looking. Live stream follow along.
I'm obviously so handsome. I've got nothing to fear.
Just while you were waiting, Kate. That's showing off. That is.
Out while waiting.
I love that.
She's been waiting a week.
That style of face, it reminds me of an artist. Is it Modigliani? Does faces like that with the long, slim noses and the yeah. I think that I might be wrong. Tap water's been curdling my paints. We were talking about this the other day, weren't we? The yeah. Oh, this is what you posted. This is what you found. That is so interesting, isn't it? I'm going to have to get hold of some distilled water to see if it makes any difference. Yeah. I'm sure it's not the only reason
that... Even filtered water would make some difference.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not the only reason that I'm rubbish at watercolours. But...
No, but we can say it is for now.
I mean, there's a few people in the community who are really good at watercolours. Be interested to see what their take on that is. Areas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's no skill, it's just about your water. You've been cheating.
Yeah. Right, apparently you're supposed to put a coat of this over the top as well, and this will be good to put my paint on. And what she did was she did some stenciling and stuff over this as well. But I quite like it as it is.
Shorts is saying that distilling water on your own is so easy. You just need a lid.
A lid?
So, yeah.
What kind of a lid? I mean, I'm very happy to have a go at distilling it myself.
A lid on some kind of container in which you're boiling water, because you can.
Only just catch the drips.
Yeah.
Don't you need something with like a weird spout or tube or something to catch the drips?
Not if you're just doing water, really. No. Drip it into something.
I might just see how hard it would be to get hold of it as it is.
It's pretty easy.
It's a funny thing, isn't it? It's like I've said before, just the fact that we just all buy bottled. Well, I don't actually buy bottled water all the time now.
Yeah. People
expect to drink bottled water, and that was when I was young. It wasn't a thing. I don't know when it started to be a thing. That now everybody has to have bottles of water. It's not very environmentally friendly, all that plastic either, is it?
Not really, no.
Have I got that all covered? Sometimes I can see it easier on the camera because it picks up the...
Brown's been missing all the photos and responses to the ArtyFartober prompts. Pepper's asking how much hot versus cold water affects watercolours.
Oh, I don't know. Never even thought of trying that. Protein water. Yeah. It's nuts, isn't it? Exactly, Shorts. It's not even, some of it has come from God knows where, and you think, well, why are we... I mean, when I first moved up here, so I'm in Norfolk in the UK now, after being in Cornwall, the water tasted disgusting to me. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah. This feels like it's bubbling up and not properly adhering to the... This might not be as easy as she made it look. Yeah, the water tastes disgusting up here, and I even bought bottled water for my cat because he had delicate kidneys. And there's no doubt about it that, because my job used to be, I was a clinical coder, so, look, see, it's gone wrong. So, I got to read people's medical notes all the time, and there's no doubt about it that we definitely recorded more kidney stones, stones everywhere, here than we ever did in Cornwall, because Cornwall's a very soft water area. So taste-wise, it did make a difference. I think I'm just going to put that to one side and hope for the best as it dries.
Had protein water as a fad there.
Yeah,
for a bit.
I just read that. And then everybody realised it was a bit stupid.
Did you?
It was Jess who made the seahorse.
Who was it? They were pushing alkaline water as a health thing. And she said that she had hers with
Gwyneth Paltrow. Was it Gwyneth Paltrow? She said a lot of weird...
alkaline water, and she put a squeeze of lemon in it. So you ended up
acid.
With water.
Like, oh my God.
What an idiot.
What on earth? And she's encouraging other people to waste their money on that.
Yeah, but she also sells candles with interesting scents, so...
Oh yeah, we won't go into them at the moment, especially with children watching. It's just, Yeah. Right, what was the next prompt that I have done? Let's have a look at what I have done, because I'm very, very behind. I have had a hell of a week, and that was my stall. Yeah. I'll do it again to prove it.
It was stool related.
So I'm using this sea white. I'm trashing it a bit, but I will be covering the cover with something. I love this sea white book, I have to say. I got it in one of the combo kits that I got from Gawler. And I thought I had another one, but I can't seem to find it at the moment. Just looking around as if it's going to jump out and hit me. And I really love it because it's nice smooth paper and it takes all the wet media. Yeah, loving them. So that was my Inspired by Tunnel book, which I quite enjoyed doing.
See?
C. Did you say C? Tom, what did you say?
I said, hey, Lindsay.
Oh, hey, Lindsay. I missed the beginning of your sentence. Cut off for me then. Hey, Chris.
I did for all of them as well then.
Hello. It's all a bit unexpected, Lindsay. I wasn't going to be streaming today. So Kate is saying she saw Sarah Humphries use fjord water with her watercolours on a cruise to Norway. Ah, and did she find it made a difference?
Oh, look at what Thorny has put.
Stores.
Someone tried, bless them. Now that might have been the work of AI.
Yeah. Thank you, Snoppy Karen. I enjoyed doing this. This is my first tunnel book, and it did make me think I would really like to do some more. And I wish now I didn't have the time because I wanted to get this done in time for the challenge. It's gone really hard now. I wish I'd left the pages all like separate, because it was nice to see them gradually build up, you know. But the backs looked a bit, and I'd have to. It would have taken an awful lot longer, because I'd have to make sure all the backs look nice as well.
Yeah.
But I think if I do another one, I want them to stay separate, definitely. And then maybe I could write a kind of a hidden story inside each of the pages as well, if it makes sense. That was my first one, Light in the Darkness. That was a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. Even a single lamp dispels the deepest darkness. Yeah. And then that was my giraffe having a laugh. That's actually a human mouth. That was collaged on. That's a human mouth. This was napkins as well, these flowers. That was quite a quick
Jess
one to
is
do,
saying
really.
Hello to you.
Hey, Jess. Hey, Jess. Oh, I can't. I can't make my hand go. Hey, Jess. And this is day 3. This is Whimsical Cat. So it's like 5 whimsical cats, really. That was using those acrylic markers we got in the Schooler box. It nearly used them up completely.
You tried to tell me that you used the middle of bits you'd cut out from the tunnel book to make the cats. Clearly.
Yes, and then I remembered I thought I ought to use the paper that actually came in the Schooler box, so I did it on that and stuck it in. But I have kept all that paper I cut out the middle. It's all there. I will use it for something. It's so nice and smooth, this paper. You can stamp on it and everything. And you inspired me to. Oh, really? Oh, brilliant! I can't wait to see it, Lindsay. Hey, Deb. That's Deb Fall. That's another Deb. Indian do. I know what you mean. It's that dance, isn't it? That they do those dancers. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Lindsay's made a tunnel book.
I love the shocked expression on the face of those leaf ghost things.
Oh, are they in the Discord? Yeah. Hang on a minute. I have to.
There's also a thing on there from Sue doing.
I can't even quite make the cursor work. Hang on. Here we go. Let's go down here. Oh, Sue's Zentangle's incredible.
Yeah.
Zentangle October challenge. You did do a good Zentangle that time. Oh, look, there's that little pattern. She's done that little pattern in there that I did on. Now, who did I send that square to? It might have been Snoppy Karen who got that square. Yes. Can anybody see it in the was it? Oh, I can't remember now who I sent that one to. I think it might have been Snoppy Karen. I did 4 of that little. I can't remember what the pattern is called, that Zentangle pattern, but I did 4 of them on one of my art swap squares. Yeah, it's a lovely one to do. Yeah, look at that. Sue makes that look very easy. Right, let's have a look at the. Oh, look at the PVA leaf ghosts. Are they gonna? So is the PVA gonna get peeled off the leaves? Is that what's gonna happen? How is that gonna work? I'm dying to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's going to try and post pictures tomorrow when they're dry. Brilliant. Yeah, we'll have to see how they look. How they look in the end. And I'll try and remember to post pictures of what I'm doing as well. So I've got that.
Yeah,
so while that dries, I'm going to get this sorted out. It's not going to be very exciting.
Face mask, yeah.
It's not going to be very exciting to watch, but it needs doing, and I'm only chatting anyway. So this is what I've done for day 4, which was sunflower. So again, I did use the Frisk acrylic markers for this. So they, they're going a reasonably long way. But having said that, I found them on a company. They're on a website called Art Discount, I think it was. Just the first one that cropped up. Same set of 12 Frisk markers, ostensibly, that we got in the Scrawler box. And they were supposed to be £25.95, but they had them at £21.97. And I have to say, if I'd paid like 22 quid even for them, I'd have been furious. But in the picture, in the picture they showed on that website, they looked to be full up to like a centimetre from the top. So I'm still a bit confused about all of that. I'm not sure what to think about it. Hey Tracy, how are you doing?
Dawn's
nice to
struggling
see you
because it's 44 degrees.
Oh, Dawn, it just never lets up for you, does it?
Yeah.
Did you have a wonderful month? Because they had their Independence Day and they had the other one, the other celebration day earlier in the month. It's quite a month over there in Belize. 44 degrees. Oh, bless you.
Too hot.
Yeah. Don't apologise, Tracy. It's nice that you made it.
Yeah, it was not.
It's good to see you.
Not a well-planned one. This bit last minute.
No, it is a bit last minute. So yeah, I painted on there. I just sketched it out in pencil, painted on with the Frisk acrylic markers, and then just stitched over the top.
Have your fingers recovered from the stitching yet?
Little bit there and there, like here and here. It wasn't like I wasn't like pronging myself. It was more just gripping. I had to use quite a tough needle. It's quite hard work stitching through that.
Although you were also pronging yourself.
I was a bit, but it wasn't that was hurting. Because normally with my stitching fingers have kind of got inbuilt calluses on now, but that was a lot of pressure. I had to use quite a big needle. It was a large size Sashiko needle I ended up using to get through.
Like I said when I was there while you're doing it, you've got such bad circulation in your fingers now that
can't feel what I'm doing anyway.
Sponges anyway.
And that finger has weird sensations sometimes because I kind of cut quite a big lump off the top of it at one point with a knife, stuck the flap back on, bound it up with a plaster and just kept it really tightly closed and kept changing it for a few days, but keeping it clean, hoping it would stick itself back together again, because I thought all they're going to do if I go to the hospital is pretty much the same thing, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
So in the end it did kind of heal over, but you can see a bit of a scar, and it's sometimes numb, sometimes hurts a bit, sometimes oversensitive, but at least I've still got a finger. It's not actually a big chunk missing as such. It's just I can't really feel it very well. Hey, there's Paula.
The fingerprint scanner on her phone is that it works 50% of the time because the rest of the time it thinks she's a raw hot dog. Just no chance.
Oh, glad you had a good September, Dawn. Lindsay's in southern US, but wishes she was in Scotland.
Is that 20 proper degrees or 20 weird degrees?
Well, if she's Scottish, she's probably not talking. Yeah, you get that thing with arthritis. We've got weird weather here at the moment. It's been really started off sunny this morning where we were, but it's really overcast, but so warm and not a breath of a breeze. Really very strange weather, and apparently we're due for a little mini heat wave again this week. Warning, Tom.
That'll be why my fan stopped working.
So I need to now cut out a couple of pages here so that I can stick this into my book and the book will still close nicely. That's what I'm thinking.
Sue was asking if it was the Be-Light pattern.
Be-Light. What was?
I don't know. I'm guessing the Zentangle thing you did that you were talking about earlier.
It's the one that looks a bit like a flower and fits into kind of it's like a 4-petaled flower. I'm trying to think how to describe it. I can never remember what they're called. That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think that's what it was called.
No, not the Be-Light pattern.
No. Yeah, it looks kind of like a loopy. Oh, you've looked it up. Yeah, it's kind of like a loopy flower shape with kind of quarter daisies in the sections. If that makes any sense. I'm trying to see how those leaves are going to work out.
Yeah.
Up to 26 in Devon. Blimey. Yeah.
But not
Weird, isn't
only
it?
having to suffer through the heat, but also being in Devon.
I miss the West Country in some ways. I was talking to your aunt today. I did tell her we're streaming, so she might even turn up. Right, where's my little knife? Here it is. If anybody hasn't seen these before, these little, I think they're Fiskars. Fiskars, yeah. These little knives, really, really nice. You just put normal little craft knife blades in them. I've had 2 of them for like years. So how big do I want this? The inside one. I think this one will just be conveniently an inch from the. Let's do this.
Oh, apparently that's a Finnish brand.
Is it? Oh, Fiskars is brilliant. I've got Fiskars circle cutter, Fiskars trimmer. They're a very well respected make here. You can rely on them.
Hey, Emily.
Hey, Emily. How you doing?
Obviously, I'm doing great because I'm not really there with the Hobbit, so.
Yeah, so you're much better than, it's way better for me as well.
Yeah.
I'd have been
I'd have to hold my breath all night because of her farting.
I wouldn't have got past the first hurdle if he wasn't here. Why am I bothering to say something nice about you? You never say anything nice about me. It's horrible.
That's true, I don't.
It's horrible to me.
In my defence, that's just because you're an awful person. Well, I say person. Hobbit.
Right, let's get this cut.
Well, Emily, you know where to share what you're drawing as you draw along?
Yes, we want to see in the live stream. Follow along. That went through nicely. You can tell I've just changed the blade.
In that temperature, yeah, you're probably best go back to bed. That is unpleasant.
Oh, Dawn.
And I will, as you request, make sure I give her a pat on the head.
Yeah, thanks for popping in, Dawn. I hope it cools down soon. Trouble is, like she said, the temperatures never drop much. They just get wet season and dry season, but it's always hot there. I don't think I could live there. I don't think I could.
No, I couldn't even visit.
I mean, to some extent, I suppose you get acclimatised to it. If you're, born and bred there, you're going to be more used to it.
Yeah, sure.
But it's still. I know she's got a fan that she uses sometimes because it causes her like sound problems sometimes. But I don't think she's got like fancy air conditioning or anything. So it must be. Oh. I would just never do anything.
So no change then. Emily wants to know how you're finding the Sea White sketchbook.
I love it, Emily. I really love this paper. I've been treating it fairly well. You can see to do this, I had to treat it fairly badly, really, and it behaved very well. And there was a lot of water on this as well. And it stood up to that. It's nice and smooth for getting my blending and for writing on. It's like, unlike most people, I think most people, I prefer smooth. Even if I'm using watercolour, I like smooth paper. Usually I'm going to use.
Do to her poor sketchbook for it to fall apart?
Maybe you had a Duff one, Emily. I reckon.
Was that Deb saying I cut the top off my finger, did the same, taped it up, and now she's admitting to a crime. I also smashed a mug on an ex's head 30 years ago. Still got a scar. He deserved it. Cool motive, still a crime.
Well, the number of times I've fantasised about doing things like that when someone's annoyed me. I've never actually done it though. Now, is this Deb? Yeah, it is that Deb. It is the Deb who always has the stories. Because we've got 2 Debs with us, so we've got Deb 4 with us as well tonight, haven't we? So, but that is Deb who, has a few stories to tell. I sometimes think if some of us met up in real life, cool.
The police would be notified.
That would be a fun meet up, I reckon. My plan is that I'm going to cut the next one.
Oh, they got Moomin scissors.
Moomins come from Finland as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Thorny sent us Moomin tea, which we really liked, actually, didn't we? Oh, I could have another one of them
Media
later.
sketchbook or a water closet? Have to
Or
pee
a
in it and find out.
water closet. What, this one, Lindsay? I don't know how they... I've lost the label now. It had a sticky label on the back, which I've now lost. I do like that it was an easy peel label as well. So if you you haven't got to have their branding all over your sketchbook, which I do appreciate. It was C. White of Brighton, something or other sketchbook, and I can't remember if it said. It's probably, the paper's not even that heavyweight. It only feels like, wish I hadn't got rid of the label. Only feels like maybe 180 or something, 190. It doesn't feel like a 250 or something, but it just seems to be pretty robust. So if I want to do things like this, it's easy enough to cut out, but it will take all this, because I use a lot of water on these as well. And this blue matte medium and stuff, that one not so much. That one, loads of water on that. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'd like to get hold of some more of them. But I've only ever had them in the combo kit. So I don't know where you get hold of them.
Emily's saying it's 140 GSM.
140, yeah. Yeah, so considering that, and also the other thing is that I'm not getting bleed through, look.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. I wouldn't be impressed if it did what the one Emily had did and sort of fell apart at the spine. Because I do a lot of cutting and sticking with books, so I like to be able to. But I'm able to open it out flat, and
I think Emily went at hers with some sandpaper secretly.
I think you must have had a Duff one.
You know what she's like, destructive. And Sue has
I think I'm going to do
correctly identified the tangle as Nayu.
Nayu, how do you spell that?
Nayu.
See, what I need to do, Sue, is that does sound familiar actually. What I need to do is go through, get another book like this, do a lot of Zentangle patterns in it, and Zentangle tangles in it, and name them, the ones that I like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to go on a course or something, but
you don't need a course for that. It's so easy.
It's not. And don't say that, because Sue is a Zentangle teacher.
Oh, well. I don't mean to say that your job's unnecessary.
Don't listen to him, Sue. No one else does.
No. Thorny is having trouble loading the stream.
Oh.
He thinks it's on his end.
Let's see if anybody else says anything. And I don't want to talk it up, so I'm not going to say it out loud, but we all know what has happened a couple of times recently when we've been streaming.
Well, there's no way your Wi-Fi card can possibly stop working now.
Oh.
Hey, Hobbit's built-in Wi-Fi. She's thinking of replacing you. She thinks you're rubbish.
Stop it! It can hear you from here.
You should see how upset she gets if she gets a new laptop and I tell the old one that it's never being used again. She gets very sad.
I've got a bit of a weird thing about inanimate objects, I have to say.
Yeah.
Like, to the extent where if I like, say, that pair of tights that didn't last very long last night. Say I wanted to throw that pair of tights away, I couldn't have thrown it away in the hotel room, because it's something that I've worn, that I've brought from home, that I'm attached to. So I'd have to I could throw it away at home, but I have to throw it away at home. I couldn't just throw it in the hotel bin, not because I'd be embarrassed or anything, but because I'd be, I don't know, betraying the object in some way.
That's very sad, Shorts.
I know. Disassembled my first. Oh. Are you going to keep
Did you have a small service for it?
Are you going to keep just a little piece of it and turn it into a key ring or something? I would, you see. I actually would, though, wouldn't I?
You definitely would, yeah.
Oh, computer
You
parts.
keep all kinds of weird things.
I've got a drawer full of all sorts of junk, including odd bits and bobs of old computer things, odd bits of old circuit boards and things. Just because I think they're quite pretty.
Stitches from my knee, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Your teeth. Richard's hair.
Yeah.
Richard is his brother.
Yeah. He's an excellent person.
Right.
Yeah, not leaving the last crisp, exactly.
Oh.
Or if you've had one crisp, you've got to eat the rest so that one doesn't
Yeah.
feel left out in your stomach.
Sometimes I'm a bit torn. If I've got 3 courgettes in the vegetable drawer in the bottom of the fridge, and I only want to use 2 for dinner, I feel bad leaving the other one behind. But then I think, well, the other 2 are going to be eaten, so then by the time I've had that conversation with myself.
My trick is to not buy any courgettes because
Yeah.
they're awful.
Talking about crisps reminded me. Right, so last night I'm sat in the hotel room, sat up in a chair because I can't sleep because of John's snoring. So I've got this quite loud music going on in my new headband earphones, which did work quite well actually.
Yeah.
So I thought I might nod off if I'm listening to something that's a bit less rowdy. So I found some, what did they call it? Deep sleep meditation music or something. I don't know. It was really quite nice, restful, soothing music.
Yeah.
Playing it through YouTube. And then every 2 or 3 minutes, it would interrupt with an advert. Not only that, so you're drifting off and then it's, hello, blah, 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 blah. Not only that, but the advert it played 3 times before I gave up and threw it across the room was for Walker's Crisps. And included someone eating them. So you can imagine how relaxing I found that.
Did that make you want to buy Walker's Crisps?
No. It made me want to slap someone for eating crisps when I was trying to sleep.
Courgettes aren't necessarily huge shorts now. You might be thinking of marrows.
Yeah.
They are related.
Yeah.
Those are huge.
And in fact, if you allow courgettes to grow really big, they just are like marrows.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're even different or not. I don't really know.
Yeah,
They're not very nice to eat them when they're huge. They're better when they're small. Courgettes are only will tend to be right from tiny to sort of, that's a courgette. Any bigger than that, it starts to be a marrow for me. Oh, robins are lovely. They're so tame and brave, robins. This works deep sleep.
Is it just lavender scented?
But would it stop the snoring though, Emily? That's the trouble.
Yes, you spray it on the pillow, then hold the pillow over John's face.
Yeah, then get hold of the pillow spray bottle, ram it in there. Trouble is,
the earplugs that don't work in your ears go off his nostrils.
Yeah. The Deb's stream is okay. Is anybody else? Cucumbers are completely different to
different texture.
Crisps are delightful to eat.
Taste.
Zoe, I love eating crisps on my own. I don't like anyone else hearing me eat crisps. I can't enjoy them if anyone else can hear me. And I definitely don't want to listen to anyone else eating them. Definitely not something that's sleep inducing. Clearly,
they were crisps with headphones on, even because I can hear the noise
yourself. It comes back at you, doesn't it? It's awful. Yeah. Yes.
Courgettes are what you would call zucchini.
Yeah. Zucchini. Yeah. Or it's in the squash family.
True.
Marrows aren't pumpkins. Pumpkins are the big round orange ones, aren't they? Marrows are like a giant zucchini. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, Pepper. Seriously, it gives me almost a fight or flight response. So if I was sat on the bus and someone sat next to me I'd actually get off the bus. Yeah. Awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that spiralised zucchini or courgettes. So I call it courgette, but that wouldn't work if you don't call it courgette, would it? I suppose courgette's a French word for it, isn't it? And zucchini's Italian.
Like you have to side with the French.
Yeah. You have cilantro in. You call it cilantro, what we call coriander leaf is cilantro, is it? Yeah. Which also sounds a bit American.
All strange names for something that tastes like soap.
So Thornius got, I can't even read that, 1 terabyte. What
1
does that mean?
M.2 SSD.
What's M.2?
You don't need to worry.
No.
It's
Are you just showing
a
off
thing that lets you
Thornius?
plug in fancy... You know those tiny little hard disk things we put in your new computer?
Yeah.
He's got one of those.
Ah.
For free.
You got it for free? Nice
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Oh, when people eat with their mouths open, that makes it even worse. Yeah. You had a bit of an incident in the office like that once, didn't you?
I actually had to say
never
something
got
in a
over it.
meeting.
Yeah, in a meeting,
They're
but
just
why would
all
you...
sat around there eating with their mouths open. So
In a meeting?
just
Why would you do
have
that?
lips.
Yeah. You have lips, guys. Please use them. I think I'm just
We're
going to
having
do
one of these
that with
so-called
this,
brown
just to give
bag
it...
meetings, which is where they
Basically
make
bring
you have
food.
lunch during a meeting, so that they don't have to pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have them in the NHS as well, but they don't give you any food and nobody brings it. You just work through your lunch and
Yeah, at least
basically go without.
the company I work for had the decency to bring pizza.
Yeah. I'm going to try just sticking this on with
Well, they
this.
didn't bring it, they bought it, but you know what I mean.
Don't know if this is going to work.
Why have you not violently stopped him from doing so, Zoe? Just
Oh! Yeah, exactly. It's even worse. Oh!
extreme physical violence is the only way they'll learn.
Yeah. And, you know, to be fair...
Works on children as well.
Didn't work on you. Yeah, it did work on you, actually. You're a very, very nice, quiet eater now. I mean, Tom and I, when we eat together, we will put something on the telly. Or
we can't eat till
we'll
there's
usually
noise.
put it on the PC or something
Yeah.
to drown ourselves out. Not that either of us is actually a noisy eater. I can't even hear you unless you're doing it on purpose to annoy me.
But then if there's a quiet bit in the film, we have to stop and let our food go cold until it gets noisy again.
Stupid, isn't it? So I mean, it's even when people are, you know, eating in quite a nice way.
Just smash a mug over his head.
I think that's what Deb does. Oh,
Yep. Guess who suggested it? Oh dear.
We're in the hotel this morning. We went in to have breakfast, and I always find eating in hotel breakfast rooms a little bit anyway, but we did, and because it's a wedding party, they put everybody together, so it's like, oh, you can sit anywhere you like on those 2 long tables there. Oh no! Fortunately, we're the first in the restaurant, so we went right to one end because I thought, well, at least that way no one can sit on the other side of me. I don't want to eat my meal with complete strangers.
Yeah.
Because we weren't in the actual wedding part, we just went for the reception. Most people kind of knew each other because they were at the actual wedding ceremony, so it's a bit different. So I thought, oh, I can't. And someone came in behind us but sat at the other end of the other table, so that was fine. And then everybody else started to pile in next to them, and I thought, oh yes, I picked the right table. No one's sitting next to us. And as soon as tables started to fill up and someone sat next to us, I slurped the rest of my coffee and left. I didn't slurp because I don't slurp, but
She does though.
I can't get this tape off now. This isn't going to work. Can't get the backing off.
Try pulling it off.
Shut up. The strong tape is marvellous stuff if you could, but getting the backing off can be a bit of a pig.
Pull the backing off with a bit of washi tape.
I don't think it'd be strong enough. It's really... I might try, but I think I feel like I've got a hold of it now. There we go.
Just did a search for Zac Efron eating to put in the live stream follow along to annoy Zoe.
Nothing would put her off Zaki. There are a lot of... I'm surprised if you're sensitive about eating things, Zoe. I'm surprised that that Dean didn't drive you nuts. I've forgotten his name. Jensen Ackles. He was constantly eating, wasn't he? And they made it deliberately. He ate like a pig a lot of the time.
Well, that's a good tip from Shorts there. Have you considered removing the protective strip using your fingers?
Just me paying attention as if you're going to say something useful. I should know, as bad as Tom. I'm just going to try your idea of putting another bit of tape on it to help pull it off. But I think what happens is it's easy enough to pull it off there, but it just pulls it off the fabric altogether.
Yeah.
So putting another bit of tape on isn't going to help. There's no point in me even trying it. Eventually I will get it like I have there.
It's amazing how often I manage to get. It's like I'll just say, "Oh, by the way," and she looks around like I'm going to say something interesting.
Yeah,
like,
or
"You're
useful,
a short, farty
or
hobbit," or something.
yeah.
It's like, oh, should have known better.
Oh, by the way, talking about hobbits, I don't know if anybody else might be up for, I don't know, joining in with this in some way. We've actually kind of missed the day, but it was Hobbit Day on the 22nd of September, and we meant to do something about it, and I mean, things have been so busy, we just forgot.
Past by because every day's Hobbit Day for you.
Yeah. But then we thought, oh well, in ArtyFartober there's a couple of Hobbit related prompts, and the thing about this Hobbit Day was they I'll put a link to it in the stream room after maybe. But they gave you menus, so they told you which are all their meals of the day. So there's first breakfast, second breakfast, 11Z's, blah 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 blah, and different menu ideas for each of the meals. So I think what I'm going to do is do the menu as that Hobbit prompt, and then I'm going to try cooking some of the recipes for the Hobbit home one. I think that'd be quite fun.
Yeah.
So I might put some of that in the food channel. But I need to find a recipe or decide which recipe for lembas bread, which is that elven bread, isn't it? That
Yes.
Yeah.
A single bite is meant to fill the belly of a grown man for a whole day. How many did you eat?
yeah. It might not taste it. Yeah. I reckon it's going to look a bit like that dry, flat biscuit stuff you get in army ration packs, but probably taste a bit nicer. Yes, Paula, Hobbit Day, and you live in New Zealand. Yeah.
Disappointing, Paula.
Yeah. I'll put the. I'll share the link.
Of September or something.
Yeah. And so share, but then we can make any day Hobbit Day if we want to. So I'm gonna.
You always do.
I'm gonna declare our own Hobbit Day. Maybe. Now, where in I need to have a look at the prompt list again, just to remind myself.
Be your birthday, right?
I'm not even.
Are you not there?
No. When is Hobbit? So there's the list. So day 12 is Hobbit, and day 27 is Hobbit Home. So I think for Hobbit Home, I might cook up some of the recipes and declare our own little mini Hobbit Day in the food room or something. And I might try making it as miniatures as well.
Because they were still some pictures to share. Talking of you cooking food, because something you cooked actually wasn't awful for a change. So we need to share those with people in the food room. See, Paula knows what we're talking about.
Condensed milk cake. That sounds nice. So who else has got some ideas for Hobbit recipes then? I'm trying to think what other.
In the hole.
I'll tell you what, Tom, if you were able to a minute, you could find that site that we were looking at.
I could, yeah.
Yeah. And maybe share it in the stream room now.
I just thought that toad in the hole wasn't bad. It was Hobbit toad in the hole. It didn't rise very much.
I like some of their ideas, but some of them I just thought, well, it could be anything. I want it to sound a bit more kind of specifically Hobbity. I've got my own homemade crab apple jelly I just made. That's definitely going to come into it somewhere. But Emily, I can see you. Grower, not a shower. Or was that grower, not a shower? Oh, do they? Do they, Deb? I'm ignoring everyone else and I'm going to talk to Deb. Thrown apple. Is that like a windfall apple? Oh, Emily.
That's impressive, Emily. Where's it, the 70s?
Enough. There may be children watching. Look, I've completed a page while we've been talking. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Where do you want me to put this link to the thing?
well, it could go in the... Should we put it in a food channel? I can't think now. Was it better to put it in a stream one for now?
live stream follow along.
Yeah.
If anyone has a problem with that, talk to the admins of the server. They are big, funny, and clever. Oh, I'm sure you don't know what I mean, Emily. Yeah. In fact, this isn't my stream that's stopping me from saying things that are even worse.
This dried yet? Oh, actually, it's not far off. But it's gone a bit wrinklier than I would have liked, but it's okay.
Lindsay feels your pain. That's someone you can see eye to eye with.
Not, big, funny, or clever.
Just so you guys know, when I'm talking to someone called Shorts, it's that person there that says Mr. Shorts, not just the short people in the chat. Greetings, Shorts.
We are perfectly proportioned, Susie. Compact and bijou. We're not a waste of space. We achieve the same, but we take up a lot less space. We're more environmentally friendly, therefore, I'm sure.
When you say you achieve the same, does that count when reaching stuff from my shelves?
We are being attacked, Zoe. That's why. Fun size. Yes.
Sure.
YouTube maybe use. Oh, right. You had to use.
That's why my name is TTK spelled out as words, because I couldn't have 3 letters on Twitch.
Ah. Yes, exactly. Not that. What Susie saying. Right, I'm going to do my next layer of this now. So did I put... Yes, I did.
Oh, don't worry. No one's been calling anyone a hobbit. It's all good.
Oh, that's...
I've been calling her a
that
hobbit.
feels lovely now. It feels like it's not quite dry yet. I think it wants a little bit longer. But... yeah, that's okay. And the theory is that I will be able to stitch into that. We shall see.
I mean, you managed to stitch through that paint. You can stitch through
anything.
It
was hard work. That was what she did was she made holes first, and she put that's going through okay actually. And then she threaded cord through to do it up. But I'm not sure which way I'll do it.
You've got your rotary tool. You can use a little drill. Oh, Jackie's going to the shop.
That hard.
Good luck, Jackie.
Bye, Jackie. Going to the shop. Yeah. But it's dark out.
Some chocolate.
Send some for me.
Yeah.
TTL means something different. Oh, TTK means something different. TTK, what does it mean? So, given where Zoe works, what can that mean? Something criminal? Thanks for coming, Jackie. We'll probably be gone when you get back. In fact, I said I was only going to go for an hour, didn't I? Yeah, I've been called an elf.
Kill. Yeah, that makes sense.
Have you got anything to go? I'm glad you got it back though, Saunius. Right, I'm going to get this. I'm going to paint a layer of this face.
Is that the Korean alcoholic drink?
Oh, I assumed it was another game.
Could be. I don't know. Another hobbit.
Another hobbit. You see? Yeah, I've got the feet as well. Have you got hairy toes, Chris? I think people think I'm joking when I say that, and I'm actually not. That peeled off of there, lovely. That's this kind of waxy palette paper that I use over and over and over again.
Wow, Lindsay, that's a good one. This is shaping up to be one of those things where someone says, would you rather be attacked by one giant chicken or 30 tiny horses?
Oh, one giant chicken, I think. I think I'd find it easier
Yeah.
to avoid. Ah,
I mean, the chicken would just destroy you quickly. Tiny horses, what are they going to do? As you know, small things, not very good at attacking. Punch your beard off.
5'1" and size 7 feet. I'm 5'2" and size 6 feet, so I ain't that far off. In fact, I'm not 5'2" anymore. I'm 5'1.5". That's I've shrunk a little. That half is important. So yeah, we don't fall over easy in a strong wind either, do we? I'm just going to mix up a little colour of my face. Maybe here. I'm going to need a bit of blue as well, I think. Oh, I've put far too much of that.
Said fart.
I'm making a rubbish job of that.
Yeah, just mix up a tiny little bit of colour there.
Oh, you know. Did it in a bit too much of a hurry. Whatever. It'll be fine. I want 2 layers, so, you know.
Yeah. Better to have too much than not enough and have to try and mix it again.
Yeah.
These are all just exactly the same as any old cheap acrylic paint, right?
This is just, this was a set that I got in a pound shop. It wasn't a pound, but it was very reasonable.
Nothing is.
So use a tiny, tiny dash of this green because I think that'll just tone that down a tiny bit.
We need to rename this group to like the Shire or something. There's so many hobbits here. It's ridiculous. All of you need to go out and buy VR headsets and download the Bag End Steam VR home thing. You'd all fit right in there.
I loved it there, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
I didn't never mind about playing any game or anything. I just could have wandered around there for hours.
Yeah. Just sit in a chair in real life while in the position of a chair in the thing and just.
So I was mixing up me. Look, it's nothing like me.
It's close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, but. Oh yeah, don't forget to give a thumbs up to the stream. Thank you, Jen.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I forget that every time. Now, should I cut the shape before I do the face?
Steal
I could make
ideas.
yeah. I'd definitely steal Emily's ideas.
Don't tell her I recommended that though.
Yeah, she'll never find out. I'm just going to draw this little human shape now. Perhaps I should draw it on a bit of paper and cut it out. I'm flagging a little bit now.
Thornius was indeed talking about the Korean alcohol.
Ah.
Got the strawberry and plum flavour, as he already has the plain one.
Ooh, strawberry and plum. This is going to be the shape of my little doll.
Nice. Is that the inside one from a set of Russian nesting dolls?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is convenient, Paula. No, Emily, your ears aren't burning. We were talking about someone you don't know called Premily.
Yeah. Premily Farts. It's not Emily Arts, it's Premily Farts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Now, where do I want that to be?
Yeah, Thornis, unfortunately the whole time to kill thing started becoming used long after I had my name.
Time to kill. Oh, we didn't find out what Zoe was talking about.
Yeah, we
she
did.
said it.
Threat to kill. Or
something. Right, okay.
Yeah.
I must have been engrossed in something when you were talking about that.
Yeah.
I still do that for my old job, so there's a lot of acronyms that mean all kinds of medical conditions.
Yeah.
Sometimes amuses me.
I've got 1 or 2 acronyms in my job to worry about. It's nothing but acronyms all the way down. Emily, we all know that your middle name is indeed Farts.
Right, let's see how this cuts out now. We should use different scissors.
Ooh. Who is the smallest person we have in this group? I think Lindsay's winning at the moment with just 5 feet.
Yeah, I think you are, Lindsay.
Do we have any 4'11"?
My grandma's 4'11".
Yeah.
You're like some kind of weird auctioneer.
Yeah. Got 5. Going once, going twice. Sold to the Hobbit in the corner.
While we got a few people here, we were talking just like we do when Tom and I get together, talking about different ideas for the future, kind of thing. I've just realised I've drawn that out the wrong way around. Who would like the idea of doing like a quiz or something as a just as a I don't know, maybe around Christmas or maybe for the birthday of our Discord channel, which I'm trying to work out when that even was. We were just saying the other day it might be fun to do.
Yeah, do a little celebration quiz. We can all hop into the voice chat. You don't have to speak, just be able to hear us and follow along.
Yeah.
Short says his armpits are 4'11". What, on their own? It's a big armpit.
Oh. I mean, it's not unusual for me to meet someone. I'm trying to remember now because I have met Shorts, haven't I? Yeah, you were quite a lot taller. It's really not unusual for me to just come up to someone's armpit level. That's about normal for me, really.
How about your beard off?
Shut up. Yeah, so we thought we could come up with a quiz that was kind of related to the things that we all enjoy, or the people that are in the group, or
get some sort of little personalised things in there and some just general knowledge stuff, some art things. Who knows? We'll make it fun.
I think it'd be fun.
Hey, Darla, first time making it to a live event.
Yay! Welcome. Hello, Darla. Oh, you nearly missed us as well because I was only going to go on for an hour today. I'm just going to finish the bit I'm doing. Yeah. And normally it's 2 hours, but I've got a lot going on. I'm really tired because I only got literally 2 hours sleep last night, and but I thought, well, surely I can manage an hour.
I'm the same, Lindsay. I can't do limbo because I'm taller lying down than I am standing up.
That tickles me for some reason.
Yeah, it is quite rare for her to meet people shorter than her. It's
sometimes I think I've met someone shorter than me.
It's the other way around.
They're not shorter than me at all. Let's get a first coat on here at least. Oh, this is the wrong shape brush to use for this. Don't be stupid. How many brushes have you got in front of you and you're using a stupid shape?
But yeah, Darla, we're just talking about how there's a lot of hobbits in here, very short people. So feel free to tell us how tall you are.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, no, nothing wrong at all.
And
yeah, that short says, hi, PP.
Hey, PP.
Sneaking in there.
You nearly missed us. I've gone, really, I've gone.
And he says it was 6'2". You should look standing side by side. They look like the number 10. Oh dear!
I like that. I can't believe what he said to you about your bum when you stepped off the pavement. I'm not going to tell John that because he'll probably use that.
Yeah. You stand next to John, you look like a penny farthing.
I'm going to tell him you said that as well. This looks like I'm making the face on this really, really small. But you've got to bear in mind I've got to stitch it together, haven't I? So
you do indeed.
This paint is far too transparent. I should have put some gesso on first or something, but trying to keep it simple.
Well, it's too late now. You've ruined everything.
It just better dry really fast. Now,
Just
am I
delete
going
your
to
channel
put...
now.
Should I put a different face on the back?
Kimberly's 5'8" with size 10 feet. Good going, Kimberly. Excellent work.
Yes, I'm going to put a different face on the back. Answered my own question. I could be
Yes,
two-faced. I'm kind of hoping this will be my portrait of Annie. Oh my God, some of the portraits have just been incredible. Some of them have really made me laugh. You'd like Tori's. Tori's in Cornwall at the moment, isn't she? So she's not going to be able to join us tonight. But her portrait of Annie one was Stumble Annie.
Yeah.
Because it has to be tiny because it's fitting into her embroidery hoop that she's doing. But God, Claire's one was a really good likeness. And who else? A couple of them were really, really good likeness. Which is something that's quite hard to do, isn't it? And some of them were just like funny. Some were cute. It was really nice. I think I'll print them all off and put them in my book.
Yeah.
Right, I've got
Maybe he has accidentally revealed that he's from continental Europe. Although anyone who's heard him in the voice chat before probably wouldn't be surprised to learn.
No, that's true. That's true. So what is size 48 in English money? I'll just pause and wait for someone to tell me.
Yes.
Yeah, English shoe sizes are about as stupid as some of the other stuff.
It's 12.5.
Oh, blimey, that is quite big.
Yes.
Yeah. You've got quite big feet as well, though, haven't you? You get that from me. Because I have got, for my size, I have got big feet. Yeah. I've got big head and big feet. I was meant to be taller. I'm sure I was. I was stunted by my childhood. I reckon a deprived childhood living within the what do you call it? Within the don't they say if you live within the, is it the M25?
The Shire?
Shut up. That part of, you're within that kind of Greater London area. It's the pollution, the poor nutrition. I reckon I was definitely destined to be taller.
Sure.
But then we've got, Southern Indian heritage, and they're short people who tend to put weight on around the middle. That's what I blame. It's in my genes.
Perhaps you better buy some new jeans then.
Oh yeah, Zoe actually does live in a shire.
A fitting place indeed.
Yeah, see, Susie, it's the same. I have definitely heard that. Joking aside, I've heard something about if you live within would it be the M25? Did they used to say if you live within the London Ring Road? Well, that is the M25, isn't it? Isn't it? That you, because of pollution and stuff, yeah. Well, this isn't going exactly as...
No, it's no good saying rude as though that's a surprise in some way.
Rude, yeah.
We've spoken many times. Cannot be a surprise. Size 13 feet, nearly 7 feet tall. Wow. That's quite a big person.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I'm listening. I can't keep up now. Cool. See, this is what happens. If I try and follow the chat, you just get this.
Yeah.
I really want these to dry so I can get another coat on.
Because I'm just reading.
Oh, I had to try so hard last night at this party not to do, because everybody was dancing and everybody's like, come up and dance, come up and dance. And actually, if they'd have left me alone, I probably would have, because I do quite like a dance sometimes. Yeah. If I was at home, the music was brilliant and really varied. There was even some German heavy metal in there, believe it or not, because it was what the bride and groom liked. Yeah. So, it was great, and not that I'd have been dancing to that, I have to say. But anyway, but then once
I mean,
people
you've done
start,
Beat Saber to it.
well, yeah, I love it for that. Once people start trying to make you get up and dance, then you become self-conscious about it and you just can't do it.
Yeah.
And
For
I'm
anyone out
pausing.
there who has introverted friends, no, we really don't want to get up and dance. If we say we don't, we're not just
No,
lying.
but you do.
You do. You'll enjoy it. No, I won't.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And then the funniest thing of all was that eventually somebody put some ABBA on, which I hate with a fiery passion. And they said, come on, you'll come up now. No, if I wasn't going to dance to any, I'd rather dance to the German heavy metal than the ABBA. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've forgotten why I started that particular train of thought now. It's gone. What was I talking about?
Talking about
yes,
dancing.
it's resting bitch face.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was sat there trying to look, because I was quite enjoying. The music was good, you know, and it was quite a nice atmosphere and stuff. And if I could have just sat in the corner and quietly watched everybody, I'd have actually been all right.
Yeah.
But because I was conscious that people kept trying to make me, I was trying to arrange my face so it looked like I was having a good time just watching. So I ended up doing like this face. Hang on, let's see if I can do it. And then realised it just made me look gormless. Yeah.
Not just your normal face.
No, I mean that. What is it I mean that you think of as German heavy metal? It's that real kind of. Tom, help me out here.
Don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do.
I do, yeah.
Yes, you do, because we've watched videos if there's people dancing to it and stuff. It was that. Like we've watched, like we watched. I'm talking to Tom now, so you can see me looking at him.
Music.
Yeah, like you see those people. We watched those people doing that scary dancing to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a bit of ska going on, and a few of the older guys got up and did a bit of skanking. Nearly gave themselves heart attacks. But yeah, it was really good. I would have enjoyed watching all that, and I was enjoying it. But it's just like I was trying to make my face look like I was enjoying it instead of sitting there looking like miserable. It's difficult when your face naturally falls into, as you say, resting bitch face.
People saying you look a bit off your rocker or high as a kite. Nice.
Yeah, it's like.
Do you mean when she was making the face on purpose, or just
When I was about, I bet that's what he means.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But my friend who invited me, she knows me, and she doesn't, she'll say, "You coming up for a dance?" And I'll go, "No, I'm not feeling it." And she'll go, "Yeah, fine."
Yeah, she's one of the few people who does know.
She does know what I'm like.
She doesn't necessarily share your views, but she at least is aware of them.
She said to me once, "Yeah, you don't really do people, do you?" And I was really shocked. And I thought, well, yeah, all right. Not crowds of people. No, I don't.
No.
Right.
Yes.
I think I'm going to wind myself down now and say my goodbyes before I outstay my welcome.
Oh, that ship sailed long ago.
That's just been a really... Well, it has
I've
for
been
me.
deleting all the
This has
messages
been a really,
saying, will this woman never stop?
This has been a really fun impromptu stream. What bands? Oh, don't ask me that.
Not even the music she does.
Maybe it's not asking me. Yeah.
Yeah.
The introverted friend. Yeah.
Yes, sure. This has been an excellent 1 hour stream.
Well, it's going to be an hour and 20 minutes. That's,
It's close.
Oh, I hope I do as well. I mean, I can hear the snoring from next door already, even through these headphones. So, but at least when I'm at home, it's not so bad.
Yeah, Emily, we nearly had to stop the stream because you weren't here, but luckily you got it just before we stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone in chat was saying, if Emily's not here, then why are we bothering?
Yeah, you missed all that bit.
Yeah,
I haven't created much, have I, Susie? But you can see where I'm going. I will, when I get these finished, I will post pictures because it is going to be my Portrait of Annie version. Myself as a... I've actually painted myself as a Russian doll before now. I remember that.
Yeah.
Wonder where that is. Yeah. So I'm going to have to fit Look, I cut them out with the same template. I made a point of turning it over and reflecting it, and they still don't fit perfect. Oh, and I've just put my finger in that. This is why I can't have nice nails.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm going to say my goodbye now. Goodbyes.
Yes.
Ramstein. Is that the name of the band?
That's the one that you were dancing to.
Oh, Paul, are you still on the greenhouse?
Beat Saber.
Oh, was that what it was? I loved that. There's a few pieces on that beat. So, I loved it. I loved that music. Thanks, everybody. I'm gonna have a G&T as well.
Guys.
Thanks for coming along, even though it's very little notice.
Thanks, even to
you. Have an
you,
industrial
PP.
metal band, yeah. I actually, and we quite enjoyed watching people dancing to it, didn't we, as well?
Yeah.
I wish, if only I'd have had the nerve and been drunk enough, I'd have loved to get up and do something like that on that dance floor last night. That would have surprised people. Say no to ABBA, but then the next time when some of that came on, go up there and give it all that.
Yeah, you need a lot more gin for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Oh, I suppose I ought to come up here to say goodbye, really, shouldn't I?
You probably should, yeah.
Oh. That's more like normal.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye, guys.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Think of us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I have to do now. What do I have to do?
You've got to press the button to stop the stream.
Yeah, but where is that?
Under the chat thing where it says controls. You guys get to see a bit behind the scenes here.
Oh, it's the stop streaming button.
It is the stop streaming button.